Hello and welcome back to another video on the channel. Welcome back to Mogba 11. Today I'll be talking to you about why United struggle to sell players, and for me it's very simple. There's 4 reasons for it. Now the first one I want to get into is we just buy players for high prices. Now the high prices that we get players for, they make it a bit more difficult to sell them in the future, because Man United, especially the board, we used to do it under the Glazers, we do it now under Ineos as well. They used to hide behind FFP. They don't want to make losses because of problems with FFP regulations. But let's be honest, FFP doesn't exist. Okay, for example, Man City, let's be honest, they should be getting relegated or something. But clearly they're getting away with it. So FFP, that shit must not exist. Sorry for swearing, but yeah, regardless, Man United are just scared of making losses essentially, and also and with the rates we buy these players at, we're 100% gonna make losses. Even Baynder, we only signed him for like 4 or 5 million. We might get maybe 1 million for him. That's how horrific. Also, yeah, negotiating is just horrific at this club as well. Another thing is we sign players at high wages. Now the high wages, they make players comfortable to stay at Man United, and even if they want to go, they will try to negotiate around the same range in terms of wages with other clubs. Now, let's say, for example, one club is willing to give one of those players the wages they want, okay? They're not going to pay as much for the transfer value, because what club is going to pay an extremely high amount in terms of transfer value and an extremely high amount in terms of wages to players who might be on the bench here and there, who are not even certified starters for Man United, who might not even be certified starters for their next club. No club's going to do that, and obviously those high wages, they devalue the player. Now the third thing is we publicly let the world know that these players are bad. Like, we publicly let the teams know that we want to get rid of these guys at all costs. We are desperate to get rid of them. We don't want them anywhere near. We've made that clear with Marcus Rashford in January. We've made that clear with Alejandro Garnacho in this summer. We've made it clear with Jadon Sancho a couple seasons ago. Anthony as well, to some extent. Now, the thing is, one example is Alejandro Garnacho in January. Chelsea wanted him, Napoli wanted him. They both wanted 60 million. Man United considered it to be too low of an offer, just straight up rejected it. And now, obviously, back then there was no issues with Garnacho. Now there's a problem with Garnacho, and not a single club has come in. Teams have realized now, okay, this guy has a bad mentality. Are we actually gonna go in for him? Now, even if teams get in for him, I think 30 million is a good offer. 30 million. We could have had 60 million in January. But yeah. Another thing is, we essentially, some of the other players that we could sell, we show no urgency to let them know we want you gone. For example, Andre Onana or Rasmus Højlund, okay? Now that's a goalkeeper and a striker. Now, if you can't just force them out like you did with Sancho, Rashford, etc., if you can't get them to look for a club, then sign players in their positions to start in their positions in order for them to realize they have no future at this club. Like, sign a striker and let Højlund know Xerxes the backup, that guy's the new striker, you're the third striker, and you're only going to play here and there if both Xerxes and all the guys injured. And Andre Onana, sign a goalkeeper, sign a good goalkeeper and say that's my main man. And this, if these players have the mentality they say they have, they will look for other clubs, and if they don't, it's fine, because we as a club improved. But yeah, that's it for the video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. Goodbye.